Yo, what's up, guys? We are Chop Anime, three of the almighty Chop Anime, and we're back to chop up another anime with you. My Hero Season 6, Episode 3. But before we do that, please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all the support. Now, on to the show. So Hawks is really nice with them
Yeah,
feathers. Like,
that's an OP power, bro.
it really is.
Especially because they're not soft. They be carrying people.
They're like piercing through like whole bodies. Like they're like bullets.
Yeah.
You scummy bastard. Dang.
Yo, you could feel the hurt in Twice, bro.
Yeah.
I
I ain't,
really like his character.
I ain't gonna lie, Twice is a genuinely nice guy.
Yeah.
I can see why Hawks is feeling for bro. Can't be caught. Yeah.
I mean, Twice doesn't even really want to be a villain. He's just looking out for the homies. He was just trying to find himself.
Yeah, he just said gang gang.
Right. Hawk's ability is they do have their limitations.
Boy.
Yeah, there we go.
He
Doesn't
really
have that firepower.
What is this blue flag? What is that? Like, what is blue fire hotter than red fire? It just looks like
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Okay. Dobby kind of just
his real name.
Dobby's just too loose with his fire. It's just go. It just blast here, blast there.
That's
like.
probably why his body looks like that.
So Hawks kills Twice, right? At least that's what's assumed after watching the episode. So at the end of the episode, we assume that Hawks basically finished the job on Twice. Twice, good guy, but you know what I'm saying? Good guys finish last. Hawks don't care about all that stuff. He gotta finish the job at the end of the day. He gotta kill you. How'd you guys feel about Hawks? How you feel about Twice?
Rest
Yeah,
in
man.
peace.
You could tell like we were just saying, Twice was a genuine guy, He said anybody who, helps their friend is a hero, right? Like in his mind, like there is no villain, legal villain versus this hero association, right? And like I think they did a good job building Twice's character, man. You just think he's some weirdo that just keeps doubling, but he just has this deep emotion and this deep like crisis within him too. And that's why he wears the mask. But overall, man, I like the episode. I like that they're giving much more depth to these other heroes. And not only that, but we were talking about it, previously, like all these heroes are kind of teaming up. They're able to shine. It's not just All Might coming in there, bashing heads and then just leaving. We saw Ed Shot. We saw even Class B folks, the Mushroom Girl, she came through. So I think they do a good job of really packing in the action.
That's a great point. I did not expect the Mushroom Girl to be useful. She straight just I don't know how the full extent of her powers. Do the mushrooms make just people sneeze or scratch? Do they just bother people? I guess kind of annoying, but it worked in this episode. Clearly was helpful. Good point. This season is definitely highlighting each individual skill of the minor heroes and some of the major heroes. So
if Twice was a hero, he'd be a great hero because his ability is just he can just save so many people all at once. Like Hawks has the feathers that can go pretty quickly to do things, but Twice's doppelgangers can just like scatter a whole city, get everyone to evacuate. He's almost like a one-man team. He'd be a fantastic hero. It's just such a shame that he was on the villain side this time around.
Hey man, they were the ones that got to him first. If the heroes would have rescued him, I'm sure he would have been homies with the heroes. I mean, that's
True.
I feel like the main way people become villains in this in the show. Is like they get left behind by the heroes and now they're bad guys, you know? Shigaraki, perfect example. He got left behind by his own grandma. His dad resented him because he liked superpowers in the beginning. And now he wants to destroy the whole idea of a hero and the hero society. Speaking of all the characters, man, our boy Sun Eater came through, big three representing UA. But tell me why I couldn't get this thought out of my mind. When he did his centaur move, he had horse legs. I get the octopus, but the horse, hey, man, something ain't right. What else my boy eat, man? I couldn't get over that fact. I was just thinking like, man, my boy ate some horse and octopus today and decided to bust a move. Like, yo. Oh, man. I just can't get over it.
When they made that scene, I don't think they thought of all that. Like, I think they're just thinking, oh, we just assume the animals like that he eats, consumes, whatever. But like when we see it, it was like, wait a second. I mean, he ate a horse. Like what or a bull? I don't know what that was a horse to me, but yeah. That's. I'm glad you pointed that out. My hero, you're nasty. That's that's weird.
What else he eat?
Yeah. What else? So Dabi comes into play here. He might be the second strongest in that little villain joint. I don't know. Reed Destro is pretty strong too.
But you saw his body can't remember after the whole fight with Shigaraki, man, his just body not the same. Because he was able to, hold.
Oh, you're talking Reed Destro, right?
Yeah. That's what you just were talking about, right?
Yeah. His body yeah, you're right.
Like, you know what I mean? His legs gave out. Like, he was strong. He was holding them back until his
you're right.
metal legs just shattered and, he just wasn't the same, Right. Shigaraki is that guy now. I think there's a clear difference. Shigaraki all the way up top and maybe Dabi halfway down, right? Like
they haven't taken the juice yet, have they? Like
I don't think
Dabi
so.
and Reed Destro.
I think they've taken some sort of temporary juice to up their powers. Like in the middle in like battles, they've probably taken it. Like in some prior season, I recall the girl or a couple of them taking a shot to like boost their powers at a time, but I don't think they have like a permanent power up.
Nah.
But there's a part in the episode where Dabi says Hawk's real name, and Hawks is like, "Why does this guy know my name? Who is this guy?" Dabi is the biggest mystery in the show, which is weird because he doesn't play a huge role in the show. Well, it's foreshadowing that Dabi will play a critical role either in this season or down the line for the villains because he's clearly someone that he's clearly something that we don't know yet. And I'm curious as to what it is. If you know, because you read the manga, please don't say nothing. Please. But if you didn't read the manga, what do you think? I don't know. Do you guys have any prediction about Dabi?
I think the most popular theory is some sort of relationship to Endeavor. Just because like the flames, all that stuff, but we don't know exactly what. Hawks was like a spy. He was trained, he was born and raised as a spy. So maybe Dabi, the other theory is that Dabi was probably alongside him or something. He was one of the people that were like trained, but then somehow he got loose or something. Maybe there was some abuse there as well.
Somehow he got loose. Getting loose out here. What?
So yeah, it's probably something like that. Those are the two top theories, and I think the spy theory makes more sense than any relationship to Endeavor. But I think he did have some beef with Endeavor, from what I can recall.
Didn't he know Endeavor's first name too?
What the heck? He just running around calling heroes.
He calling everybody by their actual name, by their government names.
So that's our reaction, our review of My Hero Season 6, Episode 3. Leave in the comments, who do you think Dabi is? Dabi. Who do you think Dabi is? If you know, don't tell us. If you don't know, give a guess. We are Chopped Anime.